What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Let's get into it. Now, 50 Cent, we've all known, everybody say, oh, 50's the biggest troll there is. And Charlamagne, he wants to be 50 Cent so bad. He swear to God he does. He thinks he's 50 Cent. He really believes it. In his heart's a heart, he is 50 Cent. But the problem is, he's nowhere close. Because he's always following behind someone else's pattern. 50 is a trailblazer. He's an innovator. He's going to do what he needs to do, period. Now, let's get to the gist of things. 50 Cent back in the day, he used to be a Charlamagne. He actually used to pull Charlamagne kind of stuff back when he was young. Me and you didn't know this. When Fifth was hustling, doing his thing, and trying to come up, there was some people in Southside Jamaica, Queens, making moves, doing their little things, and it's always that guy that you don't like that's in the place. They went some little hole in the wall, probably Eugene's or something. If it was something like that, where they got the airbrush background in there, the clubs in there, everybody's, you know, bringing the champagne, and Fifth got a little chain and a little watch. It's a little cheap. He's got on a do rag, and he's sitting up there with his cousin, probably Tony Yayo, and they doing what they do. They up in the club and they watching the Lost Boys with Cheeks and everybody up in the club, and they were deep. They had like the entire neighborhood with them, because they was doing it at the time. And it was the dude that ain't from their neighborhood that was plugged with them. So he was cool, he was safe. He's from, I don't know if he's from St. Albans, Hollis, or whatever. He's from some part of Queens. And so he's in there. Based off that alone, based off that fact alone, he's up in the place and he's, doing his thing. And Fifth just didn't like him. I don't know what it was, but apparently Fifth didn't like dude. He's one of them wavy hair, slick mustache having, and he was always acting like he was king, whatever. So anyway, some other dudes from what's they call Brownsville, whatever, they was up in there screaming Brownsville type stuff. And something, was starting to get a little out of control. And he had words from one of the guys from Brownsville, and the dude, had some strong words for him, and he kind of backed down and like, oh, it's cool, I'm gonna buy you a drink, type of dude. And 50 was like, man, I told you this dude was soft. So he went back and telling them, but he made sure he was gonna tell them why everybody was around to hear it. Yo, man, dudes done pressed you. You ain't even say nothing. You was over there buying them drinks, trying to be friends. Well, all that tough talk. You ain't have all that energy when dude was right there. Now, Fifth, the same dudes that Fifth was telling him about, they came up to Fifth. You know what I'm saying? Like, they came up to him too and gave him the stone look. And Fifth looked like, I could kill every last one of y'all. And he was only in there with 3 deep. They in there with 15 dudes. And dude was like, they thought in their mind, oh, he must got something on him. Because there ain't no way in heck he ice grilling us back like that. We could just walk over there and he gone. Oh, he got something on him. So they left it alone based off that fact right there. They just like, he too calm. Ain't no way. Ain't no way in the world. He is way too calm. And the way he looking at us, they just don't know 50 just crazy. That's just it. So anyway, they kind of fade off and Phil Fifth is telling everybody about him and they laughing at him. Dude looking at 50 a certain kind of way. Like, man, you don't know what you talking about, man. Take your little broke butt on somewhere, man. He was like, what? And ever Fifth was looking to try to start a fight to get dude to swing on him so he could have grounds to do it. But he know if he ain't had permission from, you know, or, the Lost Boys and a crew, he would have had problems. So, they South Side. There was some other names in there, but we ain't gonna be saying their names. But he would have had problems with that section of people. So, anyhow, by him starting this, he was trying to plant the seeds that dude is soft and dude gonna get everybody screwed up. So when dude went around, he was, yeah, man, he up there, he probably friends with him now. He probably telling him this and that. Remember when such and such get jacked? Probably because of him, man. So Fifth is planting a seed so they can get rid of him. Period. He don't like this dude coming around. I don't know if dude his 51 or 50 girls or baby moms, whatever, was liking him. He ain't want that dude around Southside Jamaica Queens no more. He had to go. So anyway, eventually those dudes end up falling out and going to war with the Lost Boys. Like he ended up linking up with the same dudes. And Fifth was like, see, I told you. So the moral of the story is, and the story goes that him and Fifth had some battles and shooting at each other's crews and all this craziness, and things go from there. Now you go back to what he did back when he was coming up in the rap game. And when he was coming up in the rap game, he was doing the same type of thing. He was the first one he had, because he was in the mixtape circuit. So he was the first one to be like, yo, I got that new joint, yo. It was like, what new joint? Yo, man, I got this new joint, man. It's coming out, man. It's crazy right now. Your homeboy just dissed you, man. Yeah, he's like, word? Yeah, man. I got the new joint right here. You want to hear? It was like, for real? It's like, yeah, man. Jay-Z, he coming at y'all, man. I got the joint right here. Y'all ain't heard it? It's about y'all. He going at your man Nas. And he talking about you. It's called Takeover. Yeah, he did a summer jam. Yeah, I already got the joint, man. You want to hear it? He went and told the doggone Bravehearts because he was rolling with Nas at the time. Nas had took 50 Cent under his wing after Tone and Pope situation. And he was going to try to get 50. He took him on a tour with him, had him on the In Too Deep album, took him on the Nostradamus tour so he could see what that was like. And 50 was basically the errand boy. But he was causing doing some Charlamagne type stuff. Like, Nas was like, look, I want you to go get, Cormega girlfriend, his baby mom's phone number. He was like, oh, for what? I'm gonna try to take his girl from him. I like that. So Fifth went over there and got the baby mom's, his girlfriend or whatever, phone number from Cormega and gave it to Nas, and Nas tried to pull her from Cormega. It's real corny how that went down, but that's what it was. And Fifth was responsible. He was in on it. So he's been on this, like back then on the Charlamagne type stuff before he was able to get in his laying in his position, he was all for the nonsense. Now Charlamagne tries to be 50 Cent now. Like try to be like how 50 is today. And like, yeah, me and 50 Cent just like maybe that's what he meant. But 50 Cent was an artist. He was skilled, he was talented. No matter what all the controversy around him, that it actually comes down to the craft. His art is what sold him. When it came to his music, all the top performing 50 Cent songs, let's take a look at those. The top performing 50 Cent songs: In the Club, Candy Shop, uh, Pimp Like Me, PIMP, all those songs he made, none of them are diss records. You see what I'm saying? 21 Questions. All of his hit songs, none of them are diss records. So everybody who thinks he made his career because he had to diss everybody. Oh, he dissed everybody. No, he can make songs. Charting songs. The other stuff is the controversy that comes with it to just keep your attention till you can actually get to the material. But there's actual material there. And see, that's the thing when people get confused when they come to 50 Cent. They think, oh, it's got to be just the controversy. That's it. That's it. See, with Charlamagne, that's just all he is. It's controversy, and that's it. It's all a fake persona he's trying to put on. So, people like that, you know, it is what it is. But when you see Fifth, you see talent. No matter what the era, no matter what the songs, Fifth can resonate to whatever the audience want to hear. He know how to make that song, that hit. And on that note, I'm out.